Hey guys, I'm Bindy.
I'm Batherine, and today we're back with another mukbang. We didn't upload last week because it just got too busy.
Yeah.
And we're trying not to do that, but anyway.
But school.
Yeah.
And also we have two little pumpkins here. They have C's on them because she's Catherine, I'm Cindy. But for just the hell of it, we changed it to B's. And they're so cute.
We have some. We into the spooky season already, even though it's still September.
September, yeah.
But
$10 blankets from Target, y'all.
And this shit is
soft. We just got this like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And so today we're eating
McDonald's, and we have some fries, some chicken nuggets, and then they gave us Mac sauce.
And if you don't know what this comes on the Big Macs, the sandwiches, and I fuck with it. But we just asked for it on the side because we're obsessed with the sauce.
And then we have some barbecue down here. And it's late at night right now.
It's 11:45 p.m.
And we're dressed like this and we have no makeup on. Well, I have a little bit, but...
Oh, so yeah, so we're going to start this new thing where it's called Pillow Talk with Bindy and Batherine. We were trying to figure out that we wanted to do something like that's original and that
this is
fits
us.
Yeah. And we like to stay up at night, and we like
this is us. Like whenever we sleep over, we stay up late,
and we just talk,
and we eat,
and so I feel like this fits us perfectly, and we think you guys will enjoy it.
So, I'm dumb hungry because I haven't eaten all day. We're gonna tell you about this story that happened this Wednesday. I gave my family a heart attack, like
all of us,
everyone. My boyfriend, her, my family, like everyone. And I just went to go do a makeup trial for this Saturday. And I got there and did the girl's makeup, but my phone was on low battery and I didn't get my charger. So I left her house. So I was getting onto the highway and there was so much traffic. I was stuck in traffic for an hour and a half. You weren't moving in the traffic. I was in traffic for an hour and a half. And I was just going home, like, and it was an hour and a half. My phone was about to die. I didn't have a charger. So I was listening to the radio going home, like. So, meanwhile, there's hella traffic. I didn't let anyone know but my boyfriend that I was on my way home. And so while I'm driving home, everybody is freaking out because it's been an hour since I left the girl's house. And they're like, this is not like her. Like, she'll come home right after she's done, or she'll let us know. And she has my location and my boyfriend has my location, but my phone was dead. So none of them could see my location since my phone.
And so I got home, and then her boyfriend texted me. She was like, hey, have you heard from Catherine? And then I was like, and then as soon as he texted me, her sister calls me. And she was like, hey, have you talked to Catherine? I was like, no. And I was like, what's going on? And I was like, y'all are worrying me. And then she was like that, that she went to her client at like 6. And she was done like at 7. And she's still not home. And it was 8, almost 9 at that time. And so, of course, we're going to figure out, especially with the shit that's been going on lately. With women. Yeah, so I kind of got scared. I was overthinking. And then we were all like freaking out, like trying to get a hold of her, trying to figure out, where the fuck she went.
Because I didn't get home until 10. I left her house at almost 8. Not even 8 yet. It was like 7:45. I was on the highway by 8. And I didn't get out of traffic until 9:30. But I still got home at 10. My parents were at home. My sister was calling everyone. My other sister was trying to stay calm. My brother was trying to log into my stuff. My mom was crying. My dad was freaking out in his head. My boyfriend was literally out in the street looking for me. I'm gonna go get my Starbucks on my way home.
All careless. Thinking nothing was wrong.
Praising God on my way home. And my boyfriend went to the Starbucks where he thought, you know, she was in Riverdale. This is the only one that was open. So she had to go to this one. He went to the Starbucks, got on 495, was looking for me, meanwhile calling me. And he was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out. And I'm just chilling, trying to get out this fucking traffic, tight, because this traffic wasn't moving. And then I get home. My brother looks at me through the window, and I'm off. And then I come inside, and my sister was like, "You're so fucking stupid." And I was like, what? And then they were like, "Why don't you ever charge your phone?" And they were like, "You need to go call Angel because he's freaking out." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then they were like, "Why did it take you so long to get home?" And I was like, "Because of traffic." I was trying to ask them, like, what was going on? They were like, "We called Cindy, we called Angel. My sister's boyfriend was about to get on 495. Like, they were all trying to look for my mom's little Corolla on 495, hoping that I was still alive." And I was like, "Oh, my mom's probably gonna think I was with my boyfriend or whatever." But they had called him. They had called everyone. They had texted the girl who I went to go do the makeup trial with. And the girl was even freaking out. Because the girl was like, "Oh my gosh, like, imagine. Like, just imagine the possibilities." And that's what's scary. And, like, thinking about it now, it is really scary. Like, when I got home and I spoke to my boyfriend, I felt so bad. When I spoke to my family, like, to everyone, I literally was crying because I felt bad that I put them through that, because that's so scary for them. Like, so many possibilities to be, like, she got stolen, she got in a car crash, she ran away, like, because
she could be lying on the concrete somewhere, like, we wouldn't even know.
So he was thinking, because I hadn't texted him, "Oh, she just hasn't texted me." But, like, imagining what was going through their heads and stuff, that, you know, somebody could have taken me, somebody could have done anything, really, because I was in an unfamiliar place by myself doing somebody's makeup. I didn't have my phone, and it's just like the possibilities are endless, like, of what could have happened. And I just felt so bad because it's scary, you know, thinking of the things that could have happened and the things that were going through their heads of what if this happened, what if that happened. And then, like, this week, everyone, well, not everyone, but, like, I just wasn't having a good week. Like,
you know, like, I know how you feel. Like, there's, like, those weeks where
you feel like everyone is against you. Like
the world. And, like, where anything like somebody could say, you're just, like,
you're thrown off.
Like, shut the I'm about to you up, you know? It's just, like, yeah, I get it.
It was just one of those weeks, like, at work, at home, you know, everywhere. So, I was just, like, you know, and the crazy thing is that on that drive home, I was thinking about the week, you know? I was listening to gospel, because at my job, you know, that's all we listen to. And that's the music that I've been listening to lately. So I was listening to it, I was singing, and then I was listening to, I was just thinking, you know, I need to organize my life, I need to make some changes in my life, I need to be more efficient with my time and stuff. And then I was thinking, this week is not about to phase you, you know, like, you're gonna be fine. Like, everything's gonna be good. Like, tomorrow is a new day, you know? And then, it's crazy to think that somebody else, like, I was looking so far to the future that everybody else was just in that one moment thinking it could have been the end, you know? Like, that's scary. And but, I was fine, thank God. Our camera cut off.
So we originally talked for like...
We talked for like an hour. Okay, so what I was talking about was women
are so disrespected. And so, yeah, we were that also goes into what we're talking about, like disrespect we get, and like not even.
But anyways,
We were talking about how like we like we've gotten like sexually harassed so many times, and I told this one story which was good, and I'm telling it again because I'm wearing the pants. So I'm a little thick, but
yeah,
basically these pajama pants fit me like everybody has that one piece of clothing that fits them that makes them look like a bad bitch or anything. Or something that just flatters them, and their intention is not to look like a bad bitch. Like, these pajama pants are not intended for me to look like a bad bitch.
like they raggedy.
I got a hole in it right here. These pajama pants are intended to keep me warm and to sleep at night. And so...
To just chilling.
I was in high school. It was junior year. Spirit Week. Spirit Week was my shit.
She used to show up like this on Superior Day.
Boom. I used to like participate every day. I tried to participate as much as I could. And that day it was pajama day. And I didn't want to be basic and just wear some regular sweatpants or like like Adidas pants that a lot of people wore. I wanted to wear something that looked like pajamas and and like a sweater. Even though I usually sleep like in shorts or something, but at that time it was cold.
Or naked. It's like that.
Or naked. But if you don't do that, get hip. But anyways, so I wore these. My intention wasn't to show up to look good. I showed up.
She wasn't showing up to get looks. Like,
yeah, I
she
showed
was
up
literally
because
participating.
it was pajama date and I thought it was fun. And so I walk into my like third period, and then I sit down at my regular seat, and then this guy sits next to me, and he's never like sat next to me before. Don't even know his name, nothing about him, don't even care for it. And I think it was 2016, now that I'm thinking about it. And so I was just sitting there doing my work and minding my business. And then he decides to come up to me and try to talk to me. And me, I'm nice at first, but you can...
If you come at me with some dumb shit...
Yeah, but like obviously when he was talking to me, normally at that time, I looked like I didn't want to talk. Like I was like giving off that vibe, trying to give him a hint, like I don't want to talk to you. You know how girls do? You know what I mean? If you're a girl, you would understand. And then I was just like, I had my head down, I was just going like this, trying to just focus on my phone or whatever I was doing. And then he was like, I'm not gonna lie, your ass looks fat in those pants. And then I just looked at him, I looked at him in disbelief. I was like, are you fucking serious right now? I didn't even ask for that. I'm here just chilling, doing my work, living life. And you wanna come up to me and tell me my ass is fat. Like, I don't fucking care about your opinion. And at that moment, I just felt so uncomfortable to be in my body. And that's what I hate, because we should all be comfortable in our bodies. And we should be able to live without somebody saying something about it. But at that point, I felt so insecure because after that, I felt like everybody was looking at me. I felt like everybody was looking at my butt.
Eyes were on you.
And I know some of you may think, like, don't you want that? Like, you got a fat butt and you have it and you don't want to show it off, or you don't want people looking at it. Like, no, I don't want people looking at it. I don't care. I have a fat butt out of genetics. Like, what the fuck you want me to cut my cheeks off and donate them jokes, or like what?
Because people are so dumb. Like, what makes you think you can come, make the effort to come sit next to me, try to talk to me when obviously I'm uncomfortable, and then you're gonna say something that isn't... What makes you think that's right to say to anyone?
And another point that we hinted on, I hinted on mostly because I hate this question. I hate it with all of my entire heart and fucking soul. Is when you get sexually harassed, when shit like that happens, or you get raped or something like that, when people ask, well, what are you wearing?
Well, what were you doing?
Were you giving hints? No, like,
did you look at them?
Did you like, did I go up to him and be like, tell me my ass is fat? No, bitch. I did not do that. I did not tell him, like, tell me my fucking ass is fat. Like, that's one of my pet peeves, because usually when I wear something, you can tell my body type. Say if I wear it compared to like somebody else who's skinnier, they're not gonna say anything about her, cause her body doesn't show off that much. But if I wear something like maybe shorts,
like if I were to wear shorts, the kinds of shorts that I wear, and if she were to wear them, it's an issue. Or a woman should not walk outside and be like, I'm not gonna wear this because I don't want to feel sexually sexualized today. Like,
or objectified. Like,
you shouldn't be treated like that. It's not fair. But
yeah,
it's just a lot of things we could touch on right now. But it's 1 in the morning,
literally.
so why?
Yeah, it's literally
Gotta
1 in
go.
the morning.
But this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know if you agree with us or if you disagree. When we won't be offended, but you don't. It's like that. We won't be offended. Like, we're open to different opinions.
Yeah.
Just don't, just have respect for other people. Hope you guys liked our pumpkins. Hope you guys liked our setup. Let us know if you like it. I feel like we look hella professional. Anyways, bye.